What's up, pimp guys, girls, folks, the ones being pimped, and everyone? I hope all y'all are having an absolutely terrific, amazing day. Um, I got just like a bit of a confession, I guess, because I was taking a lap around the neighborhood, right? Because I walk my dog almost every single day, and I wave at my neighbors, and they don't wave at me back anymore. They stopped waving at me back, and they haven't for a while. But every single time I catch them looking in my direction as I walk by, hit them with I go, hello, a nod, something, you know what I mean? Like a hello, you know, you're my neighbor. But I kind of like just remembered why they don't wave at me anymore. And I used to just throw dog poop in their yard. I'm just going to say it blandly straight up. Click off the video now if you don't want to hear the explanation, but that's why. But I was, for a very long time, from about, about 2020, because we had dogs then, and the dogs would poop in the yard, and of course it was my job to go out there and get it. And then there's this bag, because we put all the dog poop in a bag, like a big trash bag, and we'd throw out the trash bag every like week or two. But I would, because my dad, like, okay, this was like at a really weird point where my dad was like extremely strict on things just unnecessarily, so he'd make me do it every single day, right? And picking up the dog poop, if I had to like go into that stinky ass like trash bag once every like once every 3 days, it'd be that, it's whatever, it goes down like that. But every single day I have to open up this bag and smell literal death. Death itself. The Nazi mustard gas had nothing on this. It was horrible. I mean, it smelled like a decaying bag of dog shit that's been there for a week and a half. Every single time you open it, you know what I mean? There would be some like fungus, some like white fungus growing on it, and there'd be like flies all like, you know what I mean? And respectfully, not respectfully, in the most disrespectful way, 13-year-old me was not doing that shit. So I took that shit over the fence a lot, right? Because originally it was just kind of like, oh, it's just a one-time thing. It's just a one-time thing. But just like heroin, I was hooked after I did it this first time. And then the next day, cleaned up, one or two pieces of dog shit. And I was like, what am I going to do now? Whoosh, and I literally just get it in the fucking scooper, just whoosh, and just flip it over the fence, right? Because these neighbors' yard, first of all, it's overgrown, it's dead, it's nasty, it's filthy, if you want me to be completely honest. We always have stickers and overgrown shit from their yard come into ours. And my dad makes me go out there and take care of that shit. So I hate them. At the time I did. Like I said, this was like when I actually like had to do a lot of chores and all that crazy stuff. But now our yard's just kind of dog shit. We just kind of accepted the fact that these people aren't going to get their shit together, and half our yard's kind of jank nowadays. But then I was just not having it. I was tired of going out there and picking weeds for hours, or stepping in stickers, or pulling stickers out of my dog's feet. You know what I mean? Because it's just fucking, come on, bruh. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And you couldn't even go over there and get some of that weed killer that just fries the grass, because that's what we do now, and just put some of that grass fryer stuff on it, and it completely kills it. And they couldn't even do that. So for that reason, I just always, almost every single day for a long time, for probably till about sophomore year of high school, I was just throwing this for about, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years. Basically, not every single time, because of course, after a while, my mom would be like, or my dad would be like, why is the dog poop bag so empty? It's been here for a month and there's 10 pieces of poop in it. And I'd just be like, I took it out. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't smell like death, but for some reason, they didn't catch on to that. And I'd always just fling it right over in their yard. And I remember one time looking over the fence and just kind of being like, damn. Because there was just like sporadic. Because they have dogs too. That's also why I thought in my brain I could just easily get away with this. This wasn't going to be something I'd ever get caught doing, because their dogs poop too. So if I just fucking, shotgun the shit over the fence, literally, then they wouldn't know. But I did this for years. Literally years. One time my mom saw me do it and she was just so pissed. So pissed. But I still didn't stop. Like I said, this was worse than a heroin addiction, and I just didn't want to stop. And then they stopped waving at me one day because I had pink hair. One time, at one point in my life, I had fully pink hair, and they told me they liked my hair, and that was the last time we ever talked. And I think that was because they kind of realized what the hell is going on, but nothing bad happened. And to be completely honest, if you want my very honest opinion, I don't regret it at all. And if I ever had to clean up dog shit every single day again, then I'd start doing that again in the Great 26. I would start throwing it straight over the fucking fence again. And do I feel guilty? Honestly, the thing I kind of hate is them for not caring. I kind of wish there was maybe a bit of drama, to be honest, but they didn't give a fuck about their yard, and their yard's actual dog shit, so they can go pick my dogs up too. And that's it. You know, I have beef with both my neighbors, or my parents don't. It's just me that doesn't fuck with either of my neighbors. So, you know, the other one will get a story on another time, because I beef with that bitch real hard. But, you know, me and the people over there's like 5 dudes that live there. None of them fuck with me no more. But that's about it. Thank you so much for listening to this rant. I'm probably gonna get literally 0 views. How about last time I wore this exact shirt and this exact bandana? I got 0 views. Literally 0. It's been like 2 weeks of the post up. But that's it. I hope all y'all have an amazing day. Hope y'all stay blessed. Hope y'all stay safe. And I don't know. That's it.